What is going on, guys? Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So listen up. We're going to break down Palantir today, the charts, my thoughts, what I'm looking to do. You guys know the drill, right? And later in the video, if we have time, we'll break down the indexes and maybe some other stocks that I'm looking at. So hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and you guys might as well get up to 15 stocks for a moo. Why not? Each of those could be valued up to $2,000. Use that link down below or go to stassurfs.com/moo. Let me know what stocks you get in the comments. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So check it out. It's about 3 p.m., almost 3 p.m. on the East Coast. In other words, it's almost power hour right now, and all the indexes are all over the place. It looks like the S&P and the NASDAQ are in the red, while the Russell and the Dow are now in the green. In our last update video, I think all the indexes were in the red, and now somehow the Russell and the Dow have crawled their way out of the red, but the NASDAQ still down 0.9% as the S&P's down about 0.1 to about 0.2%, as the VIX is now up 0.7%, when I believe in our last update it was up 7%. No joke, almost 8% in the green. Either way, right now we have Palantir down about 0.75% after it was in the green quite nicely earlier in the day. This morning, Palantir was at about $27.20. You guys can see here, which is actually kind of where it was yesterday. Let me actually pull this up. Yeah, yesterday in the morning, it was at about 27.20. We actually got up to about 27.50 at open and in the pre-market. And we hit that point again this morning, and we actually didn't break out. It looks like we got rejected, then we sold off, but now we're trying to come back up. And notice how if I draw this line out, we're now back over this critical support, which is at about $26. Yeah, $26 held yesterday in the pre-market, after the bell yesterday, and all day today. And the fact that we're bouncing off of that right now, heading back towards the mid-26s, we're pushing the 50 SMA on the 5-day, 5-minute. That's a good sign for the bulls in the very short term here. And on the 10-day chart, let me show you this. We can see how we're obviously still above the 180 SMA. We still have a golden cross. We're still breaking out, all that good stuff. And notice how on the 20-day chart, let me pull this up, we can see, actually, you'll be able to see it even better on this 4-hour chart if I zoom in a bit here. So you guys remember how we were trading in this channel, right, for about a month. You guys probably remember if you've been watching my YouTube videos, right? Let me show you this. We've covered this, right? We were trading between $23-ish as support, $22.50, right, in that ballpark, with resistance at about $25 to about $25.50, right? We were trading in that window for a good month, and then we broke out of it a couple of days ago. Really, it was 2-3 days ago, and we got to about $27.50, and now we're pulling back a bit off that high. We're down about $1.20, and we're holding that resistance as support. That's the very important thing, at least as of now, guys. The fact that we're holding over $25, over $25.50, and you can see it here pretty clearly on the 4-hour chart, right? The fact that we're holding that level. So if we do break under that, I say that, and I also want to bring this up. If we do break under that $25.50 back into the lower 25 level, right, that range, we might be slipping right back down to $23, $23.50, potentially, right, back to the bottom of this channel, which could put Palantir towards that 180 SMA, which honestly, that would offer a good dip opportunity, in my opinion. Potentially, do your own research as always, but that's if we break under $25.50 and under $25, which as of now, we're not showing any signs of that happening, right? So what do you guys think about all that? Palantir, the charts here. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. But yeah, man, it looks like we broke out. We got a bit overbought, which is pretty obvious on the chart here, right? Now we're pulling back a bit, and the fact that, you know, we're holding that recent high as support, right? We're above the moving averages. It's pretty good. Good sign for the bulls, and clearly the bulls are still in charge. There's nobody out there that's denying that, right? As AI stocks in general today might as well shift to this. They're pulling back quite substantially. Nvidia is down a good chunk today, guys, almost 5%. At one point, it was down even more. I think it was down to about, 865. It was at 975 earlier today. So we hit an all-time high in the morning, guys. Dropped $90, right? Actually, no, we dropped, hold on a second, $110. Oh my God, we dropped $110 or about 11%, and now we're slowly starting to rebound. So we're getting some profit taking, no doubt, in Nvidia right now. We're totally seeing that as it is pulling down to the 50 SMA here. We're seeing some selling in SMCI as well. Let's pull it up and I'll show you. Down about 2%, nothing crazy, but it is down. Or it was down at one point from 1230 down to about 10,000, or not 10,000, or 1090, 1095 roughly. So at one point it was also down 10, 11%, like Nvidia was from top to bottom. So we're seeing some selling in these AI oriented plays. Nvidia, SMCI, some other ones, right? SoundHound, actually, we're not getting some selling. I think that was popping up today. Yeah, it was up earlier even more. Now it's up 4.3%. This was at 620 earlier today. So at one point it was up around 11%. And this is one that on the 4-hour chart looks pretty interesting right now. Maybe it's getting ready for another move back to the $8 range, $7.50, $8 range. So I'm keeping my eyes peeled on SoundHound AI, ticker symbol SOUN. And let me see some other ones here on my watch list moving today, guys. We have Square moving, also known as Block. This one's always always going to be Square in my eyes, guys. But this is breaking out right now to the highs. It looks like we're getting close to $83. And what do we have right here, guys? This is a cup and handle, right? We can see cup and handle clear as day right here on Block. And what happened when we had a cup and handle form? Actually, wait a second. This is interesting, right? We have a mini cup and handle right here. You guys notice that? Mini cup and handle. But then we have an overall, an even bigger cup and handle on the 4-hour, right? We have this massive cup and handle, and then a cup and handle within the little handle part here. Either way, guys, Square is looking pretty interesting. If this is able to get out of that 80 to 85 range, who knows where it's going to go. I mean, look, we had a cup and handle on Coinbase a couple of weeks ago. We called this out. You guys see that? Cup, handle. Then this thing ended up going bananas, right? So is Square getting ready to do something similar? It could be, man. It could be. Time will tell. Those are a couple of stocks that I'm looking at right now, guys. Obviously, Palantir, but all these other ones that we've covered as well in this video. And it's going to be an interesting next couple of days, next couple of weeks. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. Feel free to follow me on X and on TikTok. And don't forget to also get your free stocks for Moomoo, guys. I'm telling you, this is the best promo right now by far. Just use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks, and fund it with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks, and each of those could be valued up to $2,000. I'm telling you guys, this is the best promo by far. So use that link down below, get your stocks, and I'll catch you guys later.